नमस्कार मेरे प्यारे बच्चों और उनके अभिभावकों। मैं आपके लिए बहुत ही एक सुंदर हिंदी सीखने के लिए एक वीडियो तैयार किया हूँ। यह वीडियो आरुद्रा ट्रेडिशनल चैनल के नाम से आपके सामने प्रस्तुत होगा। जहाँ तक हिंदी सीखने की बात है, उसके लिए हमने पाठ्यक्रम को 45 खंडों में बांटा है। नाउ वी आर इंट्रोड्यूसिंग माई सेल्फ। माई नेम इज सुब्रमण्यम। हियर वी आर गोइंग टू लर्न समथिंग that means Hindi spoken course. The total course divided into 45 parts. The total 45 parts divided into different 45 days. That means every part has to be completed in one day, just only 10 minutes. See children and the parents who want to learn the Hindi spoken. So first of all, the 10-minute, the works, whatever I gave to hear from that this video, just you have to watch, and if time is there in your small life, so you have to revise, you have to discuss with your children or your colleagues, and after that the learning will start it now. So first class today we are discussing here about that Hindi spoken course. Now see on the board the day one schedule here. The day one schedule means what? Just you have to interact to others. When you have to start to interaction, the first of all you have to say something. I know very well. In that English you have to say good morning, and the afternoon you have to say good afternoon, and the evening you have to say good evening, and that after the night section you have to say good night. Same as when you have to learn in that Hindi language, you have to follow some specific words is there. Some specific words you have to pronounce in proper way. So first of all, the day divided into only main 4 section. First one, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. So what the terminology is there to learn in Hindi? So first of all, we are discussing here. Now, first of all here, the good morning. This is what? Good morning. And after that, the good afternoon. Good afternoon. For example, any sir is there. The good morning, sir. For example, any madam is there. Yeah, sir is there. You have to write. So good afternoon, sir. After that, good evening. Good evening, sir or madam. Next one. This is what? Good night. Good night, sir or madam. So now here, this is for the morning section. You have to say in English, good morning, sir. But in Hindi, you have to say Shubhoday. What is that? Shubhoday. Mahoday. Sir means what? Mahoday. For example, here, madam is there. Madam is there. You have to say Mahodaya. Shubhoday, Mahodaya. That means some small differences there only. Mahoday means sir. Mahodaya means madam. Some small term is there. You have to learn. Now, next one. Good afternoon, sir. This is what? Shubh Dopahar. What is that? Shubh Dopahar. For example, sir is there. Shubh Dopahar Mahoday. For example, madam is there. You have to say Shubh Dopahar Mahodaya. Next. Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. This is what? Shubh Sandhya. You know very well what is that here? Shubh Sandhya Mahoday. For example, madam is there. Shubh Sandhya Mahodaya. Now, good night, sir. This is what? Shubh Ratri. What is that? Shubh Ratri. Here is what? Madam is there. Mahodaya. If sir is there, Mahodaya. That means sir means Mahodaya. Okay. And for example, madam, you have to discuss with Hindi. So you have said Mahodaya. Mahodaya. Yes, it's very easy. So first of all, whenever you have to interact with other, first of all, from that your mouth, you have to wish that what is the time section is there. For example, morning section is there. I already told you, morning section is there. That is good morning, sir. Subhodaya, Mahodaya. For example, good afternoon, sir is there. Shubh Dupar, Mahodaya. Good evening is there. Good evening, sir. Shubh Sandhya, Mahodaya. Good night, Shubh Ratri, Mahodaya. So first of all, you have to learn. That means what? You have to interact. It is not only the reading and close that your work. If you have to learn, so first of all, you have to read only 4 words. Four. That is respectable to interact with anyone. For example, children is there. For example, your father is there. For example, your mother is there. Just you change this term only. For example, son is there. So good morning, son. Good morning, son. Shubhodaya. Shubhodaya, beta. For example, here, good afternoon, son. Shubh Dupar, beta. For example, beti is there. Good morning, daughter. Shubhodaya. Shubhodaya, putri. So, just only according to the relation, you have to change this term only. So, now, today, the day 1, the term is what? Just you have to interact to others regarding the time sense you have to use. Again, I will tell you, just 4 is very important. You have to read and kept in that your mind. So first of all, what? First of all, good morning. Good morning means Subhodaya. Good afternoon, Shubh Dophar. Or you say Shubh Aparahan bhi kaha jata. Now, so for example, you have to say good evening, Shubh Sandhya. And 4th one is good night, Shubh Ratri. And from this term, sir, madam, daughter, son, neighbor, uncle, auntie, you have to next class, I will discuss about the relation. Next day 2, we are discussing the relations term. For example, mother is there. What you say in Hindi? Father is there. What you say in that? In Hindi. So next class, we are discussing that only relations. From that my knowledge, around that 40 to 50 words is there. 40 to 50 words about that relations only. And first class you have to think in the mind, and second class you have to merge with that relations. For example, father is there. So good morning, father. For example, mother is there. Good morning, mother. So, and it is not to that thing that you have to discuss with other. If you have to feel shy, so you have to discuss with your children. You have to discuss with your husband. If you have discussed to your uncle, and you have to discuss with that grandfather and grandmother. If you learn in that your mind is there, we have to learn in that Hindi in very frequent way. So that is the main thing, is the task is what you have to revise and you have to spoke to others. If you are not speaking in that, your mind is there, so it will take so much of huge time. So in the 45 days, my schedule is there. First day, only some small task is there. What is the task is there? Only 4 sections. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. What they say in Hindi? Shubhodaya, Mahodaya. Shubhodaya, Mahodaya. Shubh Dophar, Mahodaya. Shubh Sandhya, Mahodaya. Shubh Ratri, Mahodaya. And the next class, we are discussing with that how many relations is there. So from the relation, you have to identify that particular term, particular Hindi term, and you have to say.